Hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you stick around and subscribe. If you're not new and you've been here for a while, then why not make sure that notification bell is switched on just so you're notified of every single time that I upload. Firstly, welcome back to Vlogmas. This is Vlogmas day 18. I cannot believe we are pretty much almost there at the end and Christmas is literally a week away. Like, what on earth? But welcome back to Vlogmas. I really hope you're enjoying my videos so far, and for today's video I have such an exciting one because Revolution released a new Heartbreakers palette. To our surprise, they come out with a huge eyeshadow palette, which I'm literally so excited to test. This actually retails for £15. Now, that may be a little bit pricey for Revolution. They're not normally that highly priced. However, there's 40 shades in here. Yeah, 40 shades in here. And each £9 palette costs £5. So if you think about it, there's like 4 palettes plus more just in this one huge eyeshadow palette, and it only retails for £15. So I don't think that that's that bad at all. I think it's actually a really good price, and if you keep an eye out, they are doing a few discounts at the moment, and I'm sure they'll do more, especially for like Boxing Day and stuff. So definitely keep an eye out on the website. If you don't want to quite pay £15, they can do discounts, and I'm sure there's discount codes floating around as well. I think I got this for £10. I think they did an introductory discount, and it was like £10 for like a day or something like that, and I literally picked it up when I saw it went down to £10. I was like, yeah, that's an absolute steal. So anyway, let's stop rambling. This is what the palette looks like. It is kind of like similar to the other Heartbreakers palettes with like the clear window. It's just obviously a bigger version. What I love about it is there's a little push button here. It pops the lid open. Like, oh my god, guys, it's the little things in life, isn't it? But this is what it looks like. It is a big neutral eyeshadow palette, so there's no real like pop of blue or pink or purple or anything like that. It is just a huge neutral eyeshadow palette, which I'm not gonna lie, I feel like is gonna be very popular. I feel like a lot of people are gonna like the colour story of this palette. I really like it. I think it's super pretty. This palette is also cruelty free and vegan, which is amazing. So if you only, you know, buy makeup that is cruelty free and or vegan, you can use this palette. So I think we should just get into it and stop rambling. I am going, oh, I just dipped my finger in a shade. Oh my god, I've done it again as well. I am going to go ahead and swatch this entire eyeshadow palette. So let's get started. So these are the first 2 rows of the palette. Now, some swatch better than others, but overall not too bad. Obviously I've still got a few rows to go. The shimmers are quite disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. They're not very like shimmery or metallic. Like, there's no proper like foily formula in here. They all do seem like normal shimmers. So let's see what the rest of the palette swatch is like. So these are the next 2 rows, and the shimmers are getting better. Like, there's I think there's four foils on these 2 rows, which is nice. The formula feels a lot better than the regular shimmers, and I'm noticing a few like samey shades. Like, there's a lot of like peachy pinky soft shimmers, which is a shame. But let's see the last row, and this is the last row, which is really nice. I love that pop of reddy orange, and there's a couple more foils on these rows, so I really do love the colour story. Right, we are ready now. I've got my eye primer on, and I just put on my Revolution Ultimate Eye Base. I'm all over the place today. I've literally just had a nap before this video, so that might be why I'm slightly hyperactive. But anyway, let's just pop this bad boy open, shall we? And we need to now create a look. Let's do some orange, because a couple of you guys actually really liked my pumpkin spice look. So I feel like we should do like an orangey neutral look. So firstly, I'm going to take this orange down here, which is the bottom left shade. And what I'm going to do with that, my lovelies, is I'm going to whack that all in my crease. That is that shade on. It's actually really nicely pigmented. I had to build it up in a couple of layers, but I mean, look at that payoff. Absolutely love that. Now next I need to take a lighter shade, so I'm going to take this one here, which is like a slightly peachy light transition shade. I feel like that will work really nicely to blend it out. These shades do have a bit of kickback, but we don't matter here on this channel. We don't matter. Am I okay? We don't care over on this channel. Oh God, Alex, what are we gonna do with your love? I'm just gonna take a pinch, if I can bloody hold this up right, of that one. Yeah, this shade here, this yellow, just to blend at the top of my crease, not crease, of my like outer edges. I don't know. And to my outer corners, I'm just going to add in this shade here, which is quite like a warm toned brown. I want to keep this like quite a warm look. And I'm just going to, as I said, add this to my outer corner and leave the inner corner free. I'm just going to also build up the depth here. So these are all the matte shades on my lids at the moment. I'm just going to hop off camera quickly and do my cut crease, my half cut crease. And I have to tell you, like, I don't really receive any hate comments. It's a very rare thing on my channel. I'm only small, so I don't expect to get a lot anyway, but I did actually get one the other day, and they basically said that my makeup was really muddy or my bronzer was muddy. They told me they watched quite a lot of my videos, and this is what I had to say about it. Like, what? Like, if you don't like my channel, don't watch my videos, but thank you anyway for the engagement. But they also told me that all I ever do is cut. They're like, don't get me started on the cut creases. All you ever do is a cut crease. You need to step up your game. I just thought that was so funny. Like, I'm sorry, but if you get that offended by my channel, then you probably shouldn't be watching it. Like, are you okay? I just thought that was really funny and I had to tell you about that. But I'm going to do a half cut crease. This is dedicated to you and I'll be right back. Okay, so these are my half cut creases, and while I was on the like very brief subject of hate, may I please remind you to all be kind to others, because you genuinely just don't know what goes on behind closed doors. Someone can be the most happiest person and look the happiest, but they're really not. So just want to remind you to be kind to others. The world is a pretty shitty place at the moment, and we just don't need, you know, hate and stuff. We all need to be like really supportive of each other. Let's move on to actually putting the shimmer on my lid. Now, I know there's quite a lot of shimmers in this palette, quite a few being the like normal shimmer formula, but I can't help but not stay away from the foils. So I think I'm going to take this gold foil here because it is beautiful. I'm going to take them dry because from previous experience, I sounded really Essex then, didn't I? From previous experience, I haven't had to wet these, so hopefully I shouldn't have to. And that is the foil on. Like, how gorgeous does that look? Oh my god, I love it. It does require a few layers to build it up, but once you've got it, my goodness, that is stunning. I'm just going to take a pinch of this shade here, which is a shimmer, but I'm just going to use it slightly to blend out the outer edges of this. Forgot to mention as well, there's a tiny bit of fallout from the shimmer and it's stuck to my face, so you're gonna have to ignore that. We now need to move on to our lower lash line. That's all nice and blended it in now. Let's be a bit fun today. I'm gonna take this gorgeous purpley shade here, and I'm just gonna put that all across my lower lash line, I guess. I absolutely love that colour. It is absolutely stunning and it went on really nice and pigmented. I really like it. So now we can move on to the inner corner, and obviously I'm going to take this one. This one is quite okay. It's quite alright. It's not really shimmery though. I prefer the formula of this one, so I'm going to take that. It's quite like a white gold kind of shade, which I feel like will fit in really well with this look anyway. So that is my eye makeup complete. I'm now going to hop off camera, finish the rest of my makeup off, and then I'll be right back. Hello, so I'm back and this is my completed makeup. So for my lashes and mascara, I put on that pair of Doll Beauty lashes I used in my YouTube collab, the Christmas makeup look. I'm really sorry, but I don't know what style these are, which is so annoying. I wish I did, but they're just quite like natural looking lashes. They're not too thick or anything, and they're like honestly my favorite type of lash, so that's why I put them on again today. My mascara, of course, is the I Heart Revolution chocolate dipped. Honestly think I need to get another one of these because I genuinely think it's running out. And then my lips is a I Heart Revolution chocolate lipstick, but it's not salted caramel. This one is chocolate brownie. This smells like cocoa chocolate. And the formula of this one feels really different to the other ones. The other ones feel really super matte, whereas this one feels a lot more creamy and also doesn't really dry down to matte. It's almost like a demi matte lipstick. I'm not mad at that because I love those types of lipsticks. So I'm a massive fan of this. So this is my completed makeup. I really hope you enjoyed the look I created today. I know I've been doing a lot of like neutrally orangey looks recently. I need to do a tutorial on something a bit more colourful. I feel like I haven't done a colourful look in ages. But let's finally sit down and talk about the total Heartbreakers eyeshadow palette. So firstly, I love the fact that the packaging is like in cohesive with the smaller palettes. Like, yeah, it's annoying that this doesn't have a mirror, but it matches. It's got like the clear plastic and like the board around the edges, so I like how they stuck to like the same packaging. Also love the fact that there's 40 shades in here, like £15 for 40 eyeshadows. Like, that is such a good price. I love the colour story in here. Just quickly pop it open. I love the colour story in here. It is obviously very neutral based, which I feel like if you love your pop of colour, you're not going to like this because it is obviously mainly neutrals. I like the variety in here though. Like, there are, don't get me wrong, there are a few shades that are quite similar, and there's quite a few of these like peachy, orangey, light, soft shimmers. But apart from that, I do generally like the variety you get in here. You get your like warm toned neutrals, but you also get these like beautiful like cool toned like black, dark browns. There's a little grey up here. Like, there is a nice variety in here. It's not just the same shades. There's also obviously that pop of like purpley brown that I've got on my lower lash line. The shimmers in here are a bit mixed. Like, I love the foil formula. Why didn't they just put that across every single shimmer pan in this palette? I don't know, but the normal shimmer formula is not like my favourite. You guys know, who've been watching me for a while, I'm a huge fan of the foils. I don't stop banging on about them when I talk about them. So I love the foils in here. They do take maybe just a couple of layers to build up, but they look absolutely beautiful when they're all on. I feel like there is a nice ratio in here with compared to like mattes to shimmers. I feel like you have enough mattes in here to create at least, you know, a handful of different looks, which is very nice. So overall, I am really happy with this eyeshadow palette. I think it matches well with the smaller palettes in the sense that it's really nice quality, and also it's quite affordable as well. £15 for 40 eyeshadows, that is really affordable. Obviously this is another neutral palette, so I'm not sitting here telling you you need to go out and buy this, because I'm not gonna lie, you will probably have shades like this in your collection. It's nothing super unique or anything, but if you are a fan of the Heartbreakers collection by I Heart Revolution, or you want to try something new from the drugstore, then I do recommend this. I think it is a really nice neutral eyeshadow palette with a lot of variety in it, and I like it. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't lie to you guys. The mattes were really nice and pigmented. I was really impressed. I'm very happy to have this in my collection. So that pretty much rounds up all my thoughts and opinions on the new I Heart Revolution Heartbreakers total Heartbreaker palette. Didn't even know the name then. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Comment down below letting me know what you think of this eyeshadow palette. Like, do you think it's just another neutral eyeshadow palette, you're not going to bother picking it up, or do you think it's a nice addition to the Heartbreakers range? Let me know your thoughts, I would love to know. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.